Namaste students, this is Seema Bhardwaj on behalf of Maths Department. Today we will be doing, under the heading Introduction to Trigonometry, we will be solving some important questions of exercise 8.4. Let us start with our first question. Here we have to solve, prove that cosecant theta minus cot theta whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta upon 1 plus cos theta. If we start solving left hand side, cosecant theta means 1 upon sin theta minus cot theta. Cot theta means cos upon sin. And we have whole square. Before I open square, I will be taking LCM. Both the terms are having sin theta and in numerator we will be having 1 minus cos theta. We are having square also. So, if we open square, we will be having 1 minus cos theta whole square upon sin square. Now, from first identity, sin square is cos square plus sin square theta equals to 1. So, sin square would be equal to 1 minus, this is 1 minus cos theta whole square. In place of sin square theta, we will be writing 1 minus cos square theta using first identity. This I have written from sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. I have shifted cos square to that side. So, I have got sin square theta equals to 1 minus cos square theta. 1 minus cos theta is 2 times. Here we have 1 minus cos square theta means 1 square minus cos square theta. So, we will be using identity a square minus b square equals to a plus b into a minus b. Here, in place of 1 minus cos square theta, we will be writing 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. So, 1 minus cos theta will get cancelled with 1 minus cos theta and will be left with 1 plus 1 minus cos theta upon 1 plus cos theta. Now look at carefully. This is same as right hand side. So what we have done? We have started with left hand side and we have proved it equal to right hand side. So we will be writing left hand side equals to right hand side. Hence proved. This is what we wanted to. In next question, we have to prove that tangent theta upon 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta upon 1 minus tangent theta equals to 1 plus secant theta into cosecant theta. It's a very important question. Again, let's start with left hand side. Tangent theta means sin theta upon cos theta 1 minus cot. Cot is the reciprocal of tangent theta. So, cot can be written as cos theta upon sin theta. Here, cot theta is cos theta upon sin theta. And 1 minus tangent. Tangent is sin upon cos. Taking LCM. Marking 1. This is sin theta upon cos theta upon LCM would be sin theta only. Sin will come here. Sin theta minus cos theta. In this part, it is cos theta upon sin theta. After taking LCM, we will be having cos theta minus sin theta upon cos theta. Now to solve it, we will have to take reciprocal of the lower term. After taking reciprocal, we will be having sin theta upon cos theta. And this term will become, as we shift to upper side, sin theta upon sin theta minus cos theta. You taken reciprocal. Same here, we'll be having cos theta upon sin theta into become the reverse manner. So we'll be having cos theta upon cos theta minus sin theta. Multiplication sin theta into sin theta will become sin square theta. So we'll be having sin square theta upon cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta plus this is cos theta into cos theta will be cos square theta, and here it is sin theta into cos theta minus sin theta. Next step would be taking LCM. Now see, before taking LCM, look at the terms carefully. Cos theta and sin theta are different terms. Sin theta minus cos theta and cos theta minus sin theta. Same, but see, it is sin minus cos and it is cos minus sin. So if we write it as see, if we shift the terms, if we take sin at the first and then cos. So what we have taken? We have moved sin to the first position, cos in the second position. This can be done only when we take minus sign common. So here in place of plus, minus will come. This term will be as it is. Now this part has become same. So when we will be taking LCM, we will be having cos theta, this sin theta, and this term will be written once. Plus minus sign here. So it will be sin theta minus cos theta. Now when we solve by LCM, just look at the LCM part. Cos theta is there, sin theta minus cos theta is there. This sin theta is extra. So when we divide this LCM with the denominator, we will be left with sin. So that sign will be multiplied. So we will be having sin cube theta. Square was already there. We have multiplied by one more sign. So it became sin cube. Here LCM and this denominator. Cos is extra. This cos will get multiplied. So we will be having cos cube theta. So as we have got sin cube theta minus cos cube theta upon cos theta sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Now here, look at these terms. If we use this formula, a cube minus b cube, we have a minus b, then a square plus b square plus ab. So sin cube theta minus cos cube theta will become sin theta minus cos theta, then sin square plus cos square. A is sin and B is cos. So we are putting the appropriate values. And in the denominator we had cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta. We have not solved denominator. Numerator we have solved using this formula a cube minus b cube. So this term will get cancelled with this term. Now here sin square plus cos square is 1. So we will be having 1 plus. This will become 1 and then sin theta into cos theta upon, we are left with cos theta into sin theta. Now if we write the term separately, 1 upon cos theta sin theta this is 1 upon denominator plus sin theta cos theta upon denominator. If we can combine the terms using LCM, reverse step of LCM, we can write them separately also, no problem. Now see, here terms will get cancelled, 1 will come, and here we have 1 upon cos theta into 1 upon sin theta, and this has become plus. 1 upon cos theta means what? Secant theta, and 1 upon cos theta sin theta means cosecant theta. It was 1 upon cos theta, so I have written secant theta. 1 upon sin theta means cosecant theta, plus 1, or we can write it as 1 plus secant theta into cosecant theta. Now watch carefully. This is same as right hand side. So what we have done? We have started solving left hand side. We have proved it equal to right hand side. So we'll be writing, therefore left hand side equals to right hand side. And by the end of the question we have to write, hence proved. Cos theta, cos A minus sin A plus 1 upon cos A plus sin A minus 1. We have to prove it equal to cosecant A plus cot A. And just remember, from examination point of view, this question is most important question of 8.4. Every year it comes. And that too of, what question? That too of how many marks? 4 marks. So try to understand it carefully. First step, what you have to do is, look at right hand side. We have cosecant and cot. Cosecant means what? 1 upon sin A. And cot A is also cos upon sin. Means in denominator will be having sin. So what step you have to remember? If you start with left hand side, you will be dividing all the terms of left hand side with sin A. Left hand side, divide all terms by sin A. What will happen? Cos A upon sin A minus sin A upon sin A plus 1 upon sin A. Always remember, why only with sin A? Because from right hand side we are having cosecant means 1 upon sin A and cot means cos upon sin A. So we are having sin A in the denominator. So we have to remember this point. We have to divide this left hand side with sin A only. And here also cos A upon sin A plus sin A upon sin A minus 1 upon sin. Next, cos upon sin, yes, it is cot. Sin upon sin, 1 upon sin, cosecant. By the time you are about to complete the chapter, if you are able to speak with the teacher when I am saying what is cos upon sin, if you are quickly saying cot A means you have understood the chapter. Here also cot A plus 1 and here minus cosecant. Now we will not be doing anything with the denominator. We have to deal with numerator only. In numerator, just interchange the position of the terms. We will be taking cosecant A at the first position. We are having cosecant A. This cot, no sign means it's plus only. Plus cot A. And this minus is there. Cot A plus 1 minus cosecant. I have not done anything with the denominator. Here, again one more important step. In place of 1, when we have done identities, we have used this identity that cosecant square A plus cot square A equals to 1. So we will be using this identity here. In place of 1, we will be writing this cosecant square minus cot square. So we will be replacing, see, this cosecant A plus cot A came like this only, minus. This 1 will be replaced with cosecant square minus cot square. cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A, denominator as it is. Now look at the terms. Cosecant A plus cot A, and here it is cosecant square minus cot square. If I consider it as A plus B, and this will be A square minus B square. A means cosecant and B means cot. So here we have A plus B, and here we have A square minus B square. A square minus B square can be written as, at this place, we can write A plus B and A minus B. From two terms, A plus B can be taken common. A plus B means what? Cosecant A plus cot A. A plus B we have taken common. So what is left here? Everything I have taken common. So what will be left? Nothing. Nothing means 1. Then this minus sign comes. Then A plus B is taken out. We are left with A minus B. A minus B means A is cosecant in B is cot. And this minus sign is there. We will be having like this. We will be having like this. Cosecant minus cot. But I'll be taking this minus sign inside. It will be minus cosecant. But this minus and minus will become plus. So we have got like this. And in denominator we were having this term. Now compare terms. Cot is in plus, cosecant with minus, and 1 with plus. So this term and this term, whole bracket will get cancelled, and we are left with cosecant A plus cot A. What is this? This is equal to right hand side. Again I'll say, I started with left hand side. It is equal to right hand side, and hence in next question we have cosecant A minus sin A into secant A minus cos A equals to 1 upon tangent A plus cot A. Let us start with left hand side. Cosecant A means 1 upon sin A minus sin A is already there. Secant A means 1 upon cos A minus cos A. We can written as upon 1. Now if we take LCM, sin A, this will be 1 minus sin square A. Due to LCM, this will come here. And same way, if we take LCM, cos A divided by cos A will get 1 minus cos into cos will be cos square A. Now using first identity, 1 minus sin square A is equal to cos square A. And this is sin A. 1 minus cos square will be sin square A upon cos A. Now cancelling, cos will get cancelled with cos and sin with sin. So one term is got cancelled. What are we left with? We are left with cos A into sin. The simplest form of left hand side. Now here after stopping left hand side, we will be starting with right hand side. With right hand side. In right hand side we have 1 upon tangent A plus cot A. Now we can rationalize also, but easiest way is to see. Tangent means sine upon cos, and cot means cos upon sine. Now we take LCM here. 1 upon, in LCM we will be having cos A into sin A. Sin A will come here, we will be having sin square A plus cos and cos, cos square A. Again using first identity, sin square A plus cos square A is 1. So we will be having 1 upon 1 cos A into sin A. Now we shift it to the upper side. Taking reciprocal, we will be having cos A sin A upon 1. So ultimately what we have got? We obtained cos A into sin A. Earlier when we have solved left hand side, we have got cos A into sin A. And here we have solved right hand side. Again we have got cos A into sin A. So what means? It means result of left hand side is same as right hand side and hence proved.